Psych Snacks Case Study Number 1. Today, we will differentiate diagnosis on a case study. Hi guys, this is Psych Snacks 101. Today, we will be having our first case study about Maria. Maria, a 24-year-old college student, was brought by her parents because of unusual behavior over the past year. She has periods where she talks rapidly, sleeps only 2 to 3 hours but feels full of energy, spends excessively online, and insists she is destined to become a world leader. During these times, she becomes irritable if questioned. At other times, she feels extremely low, isolates herself, cries daily, and says life is meaningless. Recently, she began hearing voices telling her that she is chosen and that her classmates are plotting against her. Her parents noticed she sometimes talks back to unseen people, even when her mood seems relatively normal. Her academic performance has dropped and she has withdrawn from her social circle. Based on her background, what is the most suitable diagnosis for Maria's condition? Schizophrenia, bipolar I disorder, schizoaffective disorder, or major depressive disorder? So before we tell the answer, let's try to delve deeper doon sa mga choices na meron tayo. Looking at Maria's case, ano yung una nating aalisin? So magkaroon muna tayo ng elimination. Ang una nating aalisin ay yung letter D, which is the major depressive disorder. So bakit si major depressive disorder ang una nating tatanggalin? It is because, as we can see on Maria's case, meron siyang mga manic episode. So, si major depressive disorder ay hindi na siya kasama doon sa mga titignan natin. Okay? So now, let's check doon sa mga iba pang options na meron tayo: schizophrenia, bipolar I disorder, and schizoaffective disorder. Ayan, para malaman kung ano yung suitable diagnosis para kay Maria, dapat alam natin yung pinagkakaiba ng mga focus ng mga mental disorders. Katulad ito, schizophrenia, bipolar I disorder, and schizoaffective disorder, at some point, meron silang mga similarities. Pero kailangan nating malaman kung ano yung best para malaman natin kung ano yung right intervention para doon sa case ni Maria. Okay, so lagi natin tatandaan kapag schizophrenia, ang focus nito dapat, or ang main stories nito is yung psychosis. Tapos yung mood, secondary or minimal siya. Hindi siya ganun kasing heavy katulad nung sa bipolar I. Pag bipolar I naman, si mood yung main story natin. Si psychosis, nag-show up siya, pero not every time. Mostly, kapag nagkakaroon lang siya ng mood swing or nandun siya sa manic state niya. Ayan. And then for schizoaffective naman, both mood and si psychosis ay nandoon. Pero, ang pinagkaiba ni schizoaffective dito is that si psychosis sa schizoaffective disorder ay nag-exist rin siya on its own. When we say on its own, kahit na hindi siya nasa manic episode. Kahit na nasa normal state yung mood niya, nandoon, lumalabas si psychosis. Yun yung kapag schizoaffective disorder. Okay? So, himayin natin yung case na ni Maria. So, as we can see here, meron siyang, ayan. Number 1, she's restlessness. So, you can see here, she talks rapidly, sleeps only 2 to 3 hours. Parang yun lang yung need niya, pero full of energy siya. Oh. And then, she also spends excessively online. So, meron siyang impulsivity. And she also insists that she is destined to become a world leader. So, meron siyang grandiosity. Okay? So, during this time, she becomes irritable if questioned. And another side of that is, meron siyang changes on her mood. Okay? So, she feels extremely low, isolates herself, cries daily, and says that life is meaningless. And then, ayun nga, meron siyang auditory hallucinations because she keeps hearing voices telling her that she is chosen. Okay? And yung classmates niya ay nagpo-plot against her. So, merong delusions na present on her case. And then, ayun nga, as we can see here, her academic performance has dropped and withdrawn from her social circle. So, meron ding, nagkukos din ng dysfunctional doon sa daily life ni Maria. So, ano nga ba dito sa tatlo? Schizophrenia, bipolar I disorder, or schizoaffective disorder? So, the correct answer is, So, the correct answer is schizoaffective disorder. Okay? Bakit po schizoaffective disorder? Schizoaffective kasi na-meet po niya yung both mood episodes. Meron siyang manic and depression. Plus yung psychosis niya na nag-occur independently. So sabi dito, her parents noticed that She sometimes talks back to unseen people even when her mood seems relatively normal. Okay? So, both mood and psychosis are substantial para malaman na schizoaffective disorder yung case ni Maria. So, I hope this time, mas clear sa inyo yung difference nilang tatlo. Okay? So, si MDD, ligwak na agad yan. Unang tingin pa lang na may makita tayong manic episode, alis na agad siya. So, ang matitira na lang sa atin dyan is yung tatlo. And we have to differentiate na lang. Babalik tayo doon kay DSM-5 or doon sa mga clinical description na meron tayo or criteria na meron tayo with the mental disorders presented here para malaman natin ano yung pinaka-suitable sa kanya. So, we have to be careful, especially if you're going to take board exam. Tapos may mga small na mga case study doon. Siyempre, konti lang yung mga ipepresent doon. Pero we have to be careful paano i-differentiate yung mga mental disorders presented on that case para hindi tayo malito. We have to know the differences, lalo na kung magkakalapit sila ng symptoms. Okay, so that's all for today. So see you guys for our next case study.